When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Memphis Tigers offense will get first crack at it here. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Looking for a man. It's Byrne. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Memphis picking up the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Slithers into space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Tigers are marching down the field.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the middle. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that is exactly exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Kentucky's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky. He can find the end zone. Now 60 career touchdown catches.
I mean, that is just silly that this guy is always finding ways to get in the end zone. Like, you know they want to take him away. He is the focal point. 60 touchdowns, you know they're going to throw it to him. Palmer keeps making plays.
And David, throughout his career, we've seen defenses try everything to stop this guy. They bracketed him, double coverage, man coverage, zone coverage. It doesn't matter. He's the ultimate weapon. 60 touchdown catches is so good.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Back to pass, it's Byrne. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Snags it quickly on the left. Finds a seam. The 40. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking the shot. Reels it in down the left side. Off and running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Makes the catch. It's Riddle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Memphis picking up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Byrne. Finds his tight end. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Zings it complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Little. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making...
Wide open on the right. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Wants to throw. It's Byrne. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down.
He's going to let it go. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Kentucky. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this off...
There he goes! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Byrne. Firing to the right, complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period will be a second down. He leaves it with his back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it on the right. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. He wants to go deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Melton. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
49, Memphis, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll line up for a second down play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on third down for this offense. To the air, it's Byrne. Back open in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. Snags it down the right side. Hits the crease. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner goes down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Pinned back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. Looking downfield, it's Byrne. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25.
Man, man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and to get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Tigers in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's the Heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Waddle. That's caught, it's ball. And it's a 1st down, they'll mark it at the 44. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Pressure coming, and he's going to go down at the 1.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting, and you've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game. Because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Leads it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Kentucky right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Fires to the tight end. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking downfield, it's Waddle. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Rutgers took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Scarlet Knights that fired on all cylinders. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clemens. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Memphis will be forced to punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got his man downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll try to pop the draw. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hand.
Creates a little room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Throws toward the end zone. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
80, Memphis, 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Memphis will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking for a crease. It's Melton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Inside the 25. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They go to the wide receiver screen. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Antonio. Turning it on. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Kentucky going quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On the move from inside, and he pumps it up inside the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.